Hello again, everyone. Welcome back to Adventures in Arcane Space. Once again, I'm your Dungeon Master, AuldDragon. The players today are...
I'm David Big Mac Shepherd. I play Braxon, who's a human fighter from an asteroid near Brow.
Hi, I'm Dagami-sama and I play Solas, who is half-elven cleric mage of Ogma.
I'm James. I play Ockar, human paladin from Brawl. And, I got nothing. Keep going.
You got nothing. I'm Levalithana, an elven wild mage.
Hello, I'm Zach, and I play the multi-class special priest thief of Erevan Elysia. He is the eccentric wayfarer of unusual and idiosyncratic creed. Oh god, I almost... This is a really hard one. I will type this in case people wonder.
Did me switching you guys over to the map throw you off too?
Wayfarer?
No, I had...
Dang it.
Wayfarer.
Oh, a Wayfarer.
Yes.
Sorry,
No,
I don't know
wafer. Wafer. Yeah, he's a Necco wafer. Delicious, chalky Necco wafer.
Would you like a wafer-thin thief?
Sounds like some kind of like off-street sleazy theater or theatric play.
Lafdul has a wafer thin skin.
Sometimes.
So the player for Higgimus is out today. And we left off last session. Lafdul had just seen something. So
Whether or not it's seen me, though.
Lafdul, you see in the at the end of that corridor.
Oh wait, you. I think it's better if the party find out when I bring Braxon. If.
So you're immediately turning around.
Well, what's it doing? Is it moving or is it?
You have literally just seen it. Are you just gonna nope
I'm
right out of there?
I'm backstepping.
Okay.
Seeing if it chases.
Then you don't know.
Me, I am.
You don't know if it is. You're moving back.
Yeah, I'm backstepping. I backstepped one tile. Has it done anything?
I mean, can you still see it?
Just. It's in a slightly faded out area. That's new. I've never seen that before. There, it's faded out.
Yeah, I have it set to dim light at the edge, so that you don't just have a flat black line at the edge of your sight. You're not sure if it's noticed you. Are you gonna wait for a few minutes?
I am in darkness, but looking around at my surroundings and my info vision, and I glow up like a light bulb, don't I?
I mean, you were trying to hide in shadows.
Yeah, I am still am. I'm just looking at my surroundings in my info vision.
Yeah.
I'm the only thing that's like hot.
You can still hide in shadows against infravision.
Yeah.
So you were trying to hide in shadows.
Alright, no, I observe, but I'm being very quickly to back off the moment I even remotely see it move towards me.
It's moving, but not much. It doesn't seem to be coming
bobbing
towards
around
you. Yeah.
Walking.
Well, it's not walking. It doesn't have legs.
Oh, you gave it away.
Now, there's some other unusual formations back there that you can't make out. You'd have to go
They have
forward
a similar
closer.
nature.
They don't appear to be floating, but there's something unusual back there.
I'm going back. I'm backing off. Go back towards the bar. It's like. Where's cannon fodder? Ah, Higgimus. Hello. Yeah, so Lafdul comes around the corner. He's like, friends ahead. I don't believe they saw me, but yeah.
Skeletons? Zombies?
The ones that gave Higgimus a good fright. Or maybe not.
Oh.
Smaller, I think.
Higgimus asks you for a more clear description.
Miniature beholders or gas balls.
Well, it's certainly not miniature.
Oh, I don't know what icon you used last time. I can't remember. They're
Well,
the same icon.
Shot.
Oh, so they're the exploding kind. So we need to
I
get our ranged
don't-
weapons ready.
I don't know if they're the. I don't know if they're the real McCoy or the imitation type.
Just
Hey,
to be clear, these things are the same size as large Luigi,
Oh,
about 4 feet in diameter.
And Large Luigi is a obese beholder, isn't he?
obviously I'm trying to speak in hushed tones in case that voice carries on the travel in the tunnel.
In that case, I'm gonna get my crossbow ready.
Yeah, we need to hit this thing with as many ranged attacks as we can.
Yeah, we don't want it exploding in our faces again.
Braxon says, "How many of them are there?"
I only saw one, but there was definitely more than one. There's at least how many would I guess? Like 3, 4 or more?
You're not sure exactly what you saw. There was
Good guess, at least 4.
some other formation that didn't look like rocks back there, but you couldn't see what it was.
It might be a couple
You couldn't
more.
distinguish what it was to get a count of anything. Higgimus
So,
has a pistol ready. He says, "Well, maybe we should just head in and take him out."
Could we force a chain reaction? So if one blows up, do the others blow up too?
Higgimus kind of scratches his chin and says, "Didn't one of them blow up next to one of them back in the open area?"
Yeah, they seem to be immune to each other's explosions.
I have a thought about spells. I'm going to cast Battle Fate on Ockar. Since we're getting ready for combat, we are going in. But I'm just basically we rush and just loose a load of arrows all as quickly as we can.
Sounds good.
Need range. So
I
I'm
prepare
casting.
my sling.
Right, no, I'm casting Battle Fate on Ockar then. So that's actually happened.
And since there are people who need light, I'm going to be actually making use of continual lightstone in a way that I'm going to be using it as a slingshot.
Okay.
Hope that doesn't break the stone and lose the light.
Ockar will have 14 rounds. Start casting a second spell, go down to 13.
Give me just a
Which-
second to get something for that. All right, so what else are you guys doing? Higgimus is pulling out a pistol.
I have Eyebiter out.
All right.
I'm casting Chaos Ward on myself. That also lasts 14 rounds, so 13 rounds on Battle Fate, 14 rounds.
Braxton's going to go up to Higgimus and put his hand on his arm and say, "Might be worth using quiet weapons first."
As soon as
Never.
arrows start flying, then
Level will start with safeguarding.
Higgimus looks at
How
you
long
and
does that
says,
take to cast.
"Didn't you cast that already?
Yeah, you already cast that.
Do you have 2 memorized?" Oops.
And if that takes like a turn, that's literally going to expire.
No, it
spells.
doesn't.
You need to-
It doesn't do that. It doesn't take a turn to cast. But
Oh.
did you memorize 2 of them? I thought you cast one already.
You've definitely cast one.
Yeah, you did that to save us from the fireball last session.
Yeah, the fireball went around the staircase.
That's interesting because I wrote those down, and they're not there anymore in the character sheet.
Weird.
Hmm.
Well, we know you used safeguard to protect us from the fireball last session.
Yeah.
Yeah, you definitely used one last session. So what would you normally have on the other slot? I mean, safeguard is only generally good if you got multiple fireball.
Mhm. It's
Leva's got like her big guns prepared today. I got like
Yeah.
4 fireballs. The targets are immune to magic. Okay, I've got my sling ready, guys.
no, that's really weird.
Well-
yeah, because
Well, anyway, if I cast a fireball, then that's it. Then I cast it.
yeah, please don't. It'll backfire us so badly. Just use sling.
And yeah, you cast a fireball and a safeguarding last session.
I mean, I do have a resist fire for one person that's willing to tank it, but yeah, I don't exactly want to be the recipient of a 10d6 if it gets that high.
Yeah, same. That doesn't sound like a fun day.
It might be less.
Yeah, knowing Leva.
Yeah,
are we
I
gonna
mean,
go forward?
The lowest it can be is 5d6, right?
Does Verodra have a melee? Range?
Varadra has reluctantly pulled out a sling.
Can't you use your spiritual hammer on it?
Oh, she has
She
memorized.
she says, but don't they explode when you hit?
Yeah, but they'll explode at a distance. Spiritual hammer flies, right?
Well, but I could use a sling too.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that.
Okay.
Since
Save the
Braxon's
spiritual
trying
hammer
to
in case
attack-
I need it later.
Braxon's trying to attract Lafdul's attention before he runs away.
Ow.
So Higgimus has pulled out his daggers instead of and put away the gun. He's given you a bit of a dirty look, Braxon. You know, the kind of thing of, you don't let me have any fun.
Braxon.
You have to be
Braxon
quick with
whispers
this.
to Lafdul. Do any of these other tunnels lead to the same place? You might be able to set up a crossfire.
I've not checked, but I've already cast my spells. They're running out of time. By the
Okay.
time I've scattered, they would have ran out.
All right. I'll scout the other corridor and see if I can set up a crossfire.
Okay, then we're gonna go into combat time. Yeah, make that. How long does Battle Fate last?
14
Oh,
rounds.
Fate.
It says right there.
It started at 14. I cast Chaos Ward after, so it's now at 13. Probably 12, because there was a little bit of discussion. So 12 and 13.
So, let's see.
Alright,
I'm
hold on a
using
second.
the crossbow.
Were there any spells that you wanted to cast, Leva, in that time?
No, I'm still cleaning up what I have here.
Okay.
What about Solas, the guy who's got like 2 spellcasting classes? I expect him to have a plethora of spells.
Most of my spells are either healing or direct damage spells at the moment.
Useful, I guess. I got like remove fear. Yeah. I do have a scroll of remove paralysis and a spell of remove paralysis. Hopefully, I'm not one that gets paralyzed. So
Well.
Oh yeah, I
let's
need
see
to
what
roll a
happens
d6.
then. Yep, that would help.
I do have a scroll of dust. I could just send it in, but knowing that
Okay,
it
let me
might
bring up
die.
the table to tell me what that is. Let's see. Damage enhanced. Not like that's gonna help much since any damage to destroy these things.
I'm gonna use regular for this. I can't imagine him requiring magic.
Okay, anyone still need to roll?
Oh wait, yeah, me. Sorry.
Yeah, me too.
This is where I go off and die.
Maybe.
Oh wow, I'm slow today.
Keep in mind, Leva, that you're way far away. You can't move and cast magic missile right now. And I mean,
Braxton runs into
So
the
if he's using the
necromancer
wand.
while he's off doing his own exploring and gets turned into an undead champion or something.
Doesn't
so
matter whether I use the wand or use magic missiles. If I don't see anything, I can't use them anyway.
Well, but yeah, you can move. You can move your movement
Move speed.
and use your
Mhm.
wand. You can't move your movement and cast a spell. I can guarantee you that
Okay.
you're not close enough to cast the spell.
Quick question.
It might just be best to use a sling
Alright,
for the
then.
first round, kind of thing.
Well, I can't see anything anyway. So
Well,
I know
but you need to
first
move. That's
where the-
my point is that
You
need to
you
move a
guys,
lot.
you all need to move to see anything.
Okay.
A spell
Well-
is not going to let you move.
In that case,
Thing is, if it is the fake beholder things, you don't need to waste spells on them. You can just hit them with
So
sling bullets.
these gas ball things, they're technically dead beholders.
No, they're not.
in that case, I use a
They're-
staff, which is minus. It's 9 then.
The exploding things look like beholders, but they're not beholders. So they're.
I thought they
they're
were
not,
just like undead beholders ready to
No,
explode.
we met an undead beholder before. Basically, these things just float around, look like beholders, and then when you go up and hit them, you get covered in gas spores, and it takes over your body, and you turn into one of them. So they're really passive. So if it is them, all we have to do is stand back and shoot them. We don't have to make any big explosions. That's why Braxon told Higgimus not to use a gun.
He moved on.
Yeah, and they pretty much die to any hit.
Yeah, you just hit them, and boom, they're gone.
I think anything more than 1 damage blows them.
But they might also be beholders. If they are beholders, then yeah, then we want people throwing in fireballs or something.
Listen, though, generally magic doesn't work, but that's only if you attack from
Well,
the front.
how
isn't
far
it?
did Lafdul go before he saw them?
Oops.
I say within like
You
200 yards.
well, not
So-
yards.
Not yards, feet.
Like all the way up here?
If Rodra and Higgimus have moved up and they don't see anything yet,
100.
so
The enemy was about 200 feet. So a couple turns to get around something. So just go as far as you can and you move them. And then you move at 8.
Okay, then I'll move as far as I can.
Don't forget to roll your battle phone if you haven't.
I already did it. I got the damage bonus.
Yeah. It's actually really good for the range partner damage bonus.
okay. Solas, you've already moved up.
Yeah.
Leva, your turn.
She definitely does not. Oh, it helps to click the right thing. She will definitely not move further than Solas and Higgimus.
Okay.
If she doesn't see anything at that point, then that's too bad.
Okay.
And she doesn't.
Braxon.
Okay, so Braxton's going to move up the other way.
Did you actually tell the party you were doing that, or were you just whispering
Yes.
and laughter? That seems a bit
Well, he
unusual if
told
you just suddenly.
I think he said it to you. I don't know that anyone else heard.
Alright, now I'm going to tell Ockar. Guess.
Okay, so I
Can
don't
you
go
get-
chasing after Braxon.
Can you get any further?
Really, even.
Yeah.
Can
You
you get to here?
you can move up to half your movement and still attack. If you don't see anything, then you can continue your full movement.
Hang on, I need to do measuring tool because I was there.
You move at 12 anyway because your boots.
You've moved
Yeah.
30. So you got
Move 3.
you've moved 30 feet. You've got another 30 feet, and you can still attack.
I can never get this pointy thing to work.
Well, for now, I mean, you can count up
Yeah,
the squares too. All right, so you don't see anything.
Yeah,
Just keep moving.
I can move a bit more.
You can move, like I said, up to your max movement.
You shouldn't know what it is, it's 12.
I should, yeah.
It's 120
Should be.
feet.
20 feet.
How much does that. Even when he's heavily encumbered, he still moves at 12.
Yep.
Oh, wow. Not that you ever want to be hugging Gambit.
No, because you'll still take the penalties to your attack rolls and stuff.
At least you can run. Can you run when you're heavily encumbered with those bits?
No.
You can only walk.
Braxon?
Yeah.
Higgimus told us to stay together. Quite
Did he?
clearly. Yes,
well.
he did.
Oh well.
Oh dear. Never mind.
And he would have stopped you if running off in the direction you did.
Except Braxon only told Lafdul.
Okay.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah.
But we did have a slight discussion about that last time.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
well,
Braxon pointedly
It's
pointedly
done.
only
It's done.
contacted.
It's done. All right, Lafdul, your turn.
He says to Ockar, I'm going to go after Braxon. He's decided to go off on his own.
Fine, I'm gonna go and see if I can get a good aim on these things.
Yeah, we'll try and flank from the side. Good luck.
Right, you too.
So it's going to be dead Lafdul and dead Braxon.
Lafdul will die, then he'll get back up and he'll die again. Thank you.
Surely when Braxton dies, Lafdul will just go
Get
back.
knocked down. You get up
Just-
again. Da ba da ba da ba da. If you know that song, you get it.
Yeah. I'm done.
Ockar.
Okay, I'm gonna move all the way up there.
Okay, if you do move that far, then you're not going to be able to attack.
I know, I'm just trying to get a sight of these things.
Okay.
Okay, maybe not that far.
Just so you move.
Moving until I see them, basically. Which I guess would actually be there, because that's the first time I actually get to see them. Oh, no.
And the GM's like, oh, yes.
Oh yes, indeed. All right.
They're
That's
here!
the first round.
Oh, you
Lafdul,
actually
you told me that they were like 200 feet away. That was 90 feet away.
Well, they also move.
Apparently, he's not very good at distances.
Here to think.
All right, so roll for initiative, please.
Or he's trying to get me killed.
I mean, you could have stayed behind Higgimus.
Come on.
Oh no, I wanted a chance to actually shoot these things the next turn. I didn't know exactly where they were.
I don't know what's happening, but Roll20 is not letting me select my icon.
Are you still on your measuring tool?
Maybe, yeah.
That explains why I keep seeing your ruler pop up.
Ah, right. Well, I have not been able to see the ruler when I wanted to. Right.
It's all a learning curve 2 years after we started.
Yeah.
So, Ockar, as you got into that, as you moved up there, all of a sudden from the darkness beyond what you can see, you hear a loud, ear-piercing, ululating shriek. Doesn't sound like it's coming from a humanoid voice box, though. Everyone else can hear that. It's echoing through these hallways.
Oh, it was a century.
Anyone else still need to roll?
Do I know of mylocoid? Is it mylocoids? Missiloids? The ones that screech like sentries? They're like mushroom people.
Probably
Have
not,
I heard
since
of...
you're getting that wrong.
Oh,
Half
alright.
right, half wrong. But no, you probably don't know anything about that. Alright, so no one else needs to roll? Alright. Leva, you're up first.
Not that she wants to, but yes. She is following Ockar, but not all the way. She's frightened.
Oh, right.
I mean,
Battle
well-
state.
So what were you planning to do? Use a star?
If I see anything, yes.
Okay.
Oh shit, yes. Yes, she was going to use a star.
Then you can basically move up until you see something and then make your decision.
She sees something, yes.
Yeah,
So what's the
you saw
difference
exactly
between
what I
this
saw.
one and this?
Oh, there's more than one. Brilliant.
So, Leva, behind the floating spherical creature with protrusions from the top, you can see large, 4-foot-high, cylindrical objects with a broad brim on top. You're not sure exactly what it is.
Oh, was it literally what I thought it was?
Maybe.
Do they look like mushrooms, sort of?
Maybe.
Maybe.
They are
Can I assume that
slowly
Ockar
shuffling.
hasn't
They
seen-
are slowly shuffling forward.
Can I assume that Ockar hasn't seen them yet?
My gaze is focused solely on the beholder, so no, I haven't seen it.
You can assume whatever you want to assume.
So do I have the time to actually pass this on? I see 4 weird-looking things that look like mushrooms almost, and something that looks almost like beholder or one of those things we encountered before.
You can say a few words, yes.
That's what I'm telling the others.
All right.
I see the beholder thing. Throw your star at it, please.
She does. Yes.
All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll.
She was asked nicely, so.
Wow. What?
All right, so your glittering star streaks over Ockar's shoulder and slams into the central eye of the spherical creature, and it explodes violently. I need a saving throw from you, Ockar. Saving throw versus
So
Rod Staff Wand. Rod Staff Wand, please.
At least you won't get the disease.
Okay, and I'll just use the.
You do get bonuses for your armor.
Oh, I do.
Yeah.
It's not the blue bar.
I'll just hit the dice
basically,
roll.
that you're saving against.
I succeed.
Okay. So there is a loud, violent explosion, concussive blast that everyone hears from up ahead.
Lafdul thinks to herself, well, I didn't hear anyone scream, so I think they're not dead.
And Leva goes, woo! Hey, I hit something!
I give Leva a thumbs up.
Who used all those hams?
No,
11 points of damage, Ockar.
That's for me passing.
And I need a second saving throw versus poison. Your armor does not help you.
Sorry, Ockar.
I'm not immune to poisons.
I think druids are the only ones that get immune to poison.
Nope.
Don't they?
Nope.
Oh, there's another class besides druids.
Ooh, I saw that 3. So you're you cough and choke as some sort of dust-like substance filters into your lungs, but it doesn't impede you greatly. The blast does force you back a step, but not enough to prevent you from doing anything. And that thing is gone.
What about the others that are there? Are they affected?
They don't appear to have been affected.
Oh. What
That's
a pity.
cheating.
It's almost. It's almost as if they're somehow immune to fungus.
Well, were they affected by the concussive burst?
Not noticeably.
Considering their lack of bodily motion, it's hard to tell.
Oh, now I see them.
Higgimus comes up and throws a dagger at one.
God, I hope these aren't like the mushroom people from Dark Souls. Those are nasty.
Alright, that is a hit. Okay, his dagger slams into the leading one, dealing 10 points of damage. It is still shuffling forward. Raja comes up here, and Leva, you hear her say under her breath, "I was really hoping for some undead," as she lets a slingstone fly.
Mm-hmm.
But she misses. It clatters down the corridor. Ockar, your turn.
I'm gonna take a step back, and I'm gonna take aim with one of the. Let's see. I'm looking at my bolts. Which one I want to use? I'm going to use one of the bolts from the 4th level.
Okay.
So now. That go 13?
That is it. Are you attacking the leading one that Higgimus hit?
Yeah, I'm hitting that one too.
Okay.
Are these things large or
No, they're medium. All right. Your bolt pierces the shuffling object moving forward, and it kind of slumps over and stops moving. Braxon, your turn. Wait, did you get a damage bonus out of that too? Out of the battle fate?
Oh, yes, I did.
Okay,
I didn't include that. That would be an extra +2.
that's what I thought. It was dead anyway, but Braxon?
Yep. She said I can move and then see if I can see any. Oh.
Yeah, you can move up to 60 feet.
So I can move there and see if there's a way through.
Yeah.
Aha. Okay. Alright, Braxton's gonna shoot this one with an arrow.
All right.
Do I get any bonuses? Not used a bow and arrow for ages.
It's not bow ages. Ages bow.
I got +2.
All right.
Don't know if I wrote that wrong.
Probably from his strength and a +1 bow.
That's a hit.
Maybe. Okay, so
Okay.
are they medium-sized?
Yes, they're all medium size.
Oh, hang on. Would help to see the right row. I get 1d6 anyway.
Yeah, bows are the same damage regardless. All right, you were using the. That's a magical bow, right?
Yeah, the halfling
Should
bow.
be +1.
Yeah, so it's always going to be +1, and you would also get a +1 for your strength, so 5 damage. You're just using regular arrows.
Yeah.
All right, your arrow sinks into the object, but it still appears to be shuffling forward. They do appear to have tendrils that wave in the air in your general direction. Lafdul, your turn.
Yeah, 1 second, start. Typing. I doubt I'm going to be able to shoot.
Braxton calls out to the others, 3 this way.
Lafdul's gonna. Can I go to there and like sort of like take cover around that rock bit?
Sure.
Partially.
When Lafdul shoots Braxton in the shoulder. After rolling the one.
You're far enough away.
Money jacking.
Oh, I might start casting silence actually.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Considering how much they like to scream.
Yeah.
Old's like, damn you.
Solas?
So here and oh, Fun.
You're going to be hurling a continual light stone?
Yeah.
All right.
Got continual dark as well, but I don't think they got eyes.
Yeah, I don't think I want to blind my meat shield.
Hey, don't call us that.
My Thaco is 18.
That is a hit. Which one are you targeting?
I'm targeting the closest one.
Okay.
Nice.
All right, 7 points of damage on that one.
No, sorry. It's 1d4 for a medium-sized.
Oh, yeah. Not quite so nice.
Not so nice.
All right, your slingstone brightens the passage as it slams into the creature and drops to the ground. You can pretty clearly see that they are large mushroom-like structures, almost certainly fungus of some sort at this point. All right, let's see.
For you all.
Yes.
Braxon's got oil of slipperiness.
Mhm.
Can't
Is that
pronounce it,
gonna-
but he's got it. Can that be used as a grenade weapon to make the floor slippery?
It can, but these things are
Don't
slow
look like-
moving and they have very broad bases. You're not sure that would really
Really, that would work against us.
slip them up much. It's much more useful against bipedal creatures.
Great
Yeah.
against zombies.
Higgimus gets a second dagger, and Braxon, you'll get a second arrow.
Oh yeah. Good call.
Higgimus does hit with his dagger for
I'm getting plus.
11 points of damage. This one is still shuffling forward, however.
Are they constantly screeching?
It appears to be these in the back that are just waving around, unleashing a horrendous cacophony of noise.
Sorry,
They
that should be
different.
+1.
They look about the exact same, but they're
That should be
acting
the
differently.
+1 old.
That's fine. That's still a hit.
All right. Oh no, it's a +0. I must have been reading the wrong line earlier.
I mean, you get a +1 to hit because it's a bow. I think you get a +1 to hit because of your dexterity. I'll take a look
Yeah,
while
I'll
you're rolling your
I'll have
damage.
to check.
Either way, a 19 is a hit, so...
Yeah. Yeah, I didn't want to accidentally cheat. Cheating via the medium of incompetence.
It's not exactly cheating, then, is it? No. You do not get a +1 to hit from dexterity.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, you have a +1 to hit with that, and... Well, actually, your Thaco should be taking that into account anyway.
Yeah.
Alright.
I've got 13 written down there for that.
Yeah. Alright, so, I mean, regardless, a 19 is a hit, but +2 to damage is correct. Your arrow sails right through the creature, tearing a big hole in it, but it is still shuffling forward. And now it is initiative time.
I need to know something since it's not even the character sheet in the spells. Did I use my magic missiles last time?
I
You used it
believe you
once.
did, yes.
This is really weird. I still have to one.
I'm casting a spell.
Oh, can't do that. That's all gone. I was going to do something else, but thing I was going to do it with, I've already used.
Okay. Anyone still need to roll? Alrighty. Alright, Solas, you're up first.
I'm casting Melv's Acid Arrow.
Okay. And which one are you targeting?
I'm targeting this one.
Okay.
And its attack is with the Thaco of a 5th level warrior.
So that is for you going to be a 16.
Well, that's a miss.
That is a miss, unfortunately.
By the way, do I get dexterity bonus for Melv's Acid Arrow attacks?
I'd say yes.
Well, it would be only +1, but...
Okay. Still not quite enough to hit, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will allow that. Braxon, you're shooting an arrow?
Yep.
Alright.
Oh, that might be a miss.
With a 13...
You should roll better than me, Braxon.
I should do, yeah.
That is a miss, yes.
Damn. If only arrows that missed shot someone else behind the person you were shooting at.
If only, if only. Lafdul, your turn.
I'm casting Silence 15-foot radius on a arrowhead, and I'm just tucking it in on my belt. Not inside a pouch, it's just on my belt.
I mean, you can also cast it, like, on a point down here. You can
No,
cast
I'm
it
just-
on a point.
I'm keeping... Yeah, I know. I'm casting it on an arrow so because I can shoot.
Okay.
I'm casting it to protect me at Braxon.
I mean,
Okay,
you haven't been taking damage from this noise.
Not yet.
That's fine. He
Okay.
can shoot the arrow into one of those mushrooms, and then that mushroom.
Yeah,
will
I'm
decide.
just literally casting it on an arrowhead, and I am putting that arrow... I say arrowhead, I say on an arrow, and I'm tucking the arrow in my belt.
Okay. Alright, so all of a sudden, Braxon, unearthly silence drops over you. You hear nothing at all.
Mhm.
Leva, your turn.
Level casts magic missiles from the wand.
Okay. Are you going to split them, or are you going to target one?
I'm going to target one.
Okay. Which one are you targeting?
This one.
Okay. Alright, go ahead and roll. Yep. Alright, your 2 missiles streak out and slam into that shambling mushroom-like thing, and it collapses dead.
Sounds good to me.
Give me just a second to make a note on your charges.
Can't be many left.
You know it had extremely low.
Mm-hmm. I expect every one of them to sort of go, oh, nothing happens.
Okay. Varadra is going to attempt to launch a sling bullet at the nearest fungus. And she misses. Ockar, your turn.
She had that same one with my crossbow.
Okay.
Oh wait, I forgot to roll Battle Fate. 1, that does
One's enough.
nothing. Okay.
So no bonus. All right.
That go with 13.
That is a hit.
I'm using the same dwarven bolt from the 4th floor.
Okay. Alrighty. Your bolt slashes into the shambling creature.
Still up?
And it is indeed still up.
Okay.
This one advances on Higgimus. And the tendrils kind of swipe at him, attempting to touch him. He says, "Stop that." And it misses. This one advances towards you, Braxon, and attempts to touch you with its tendrils. And it does hit. I need a saving throw versus poison.
Just when I was thinking that Braxon ought to be backing off.
3 points of
From
damage.
these very, very slow mushrooms, and you get touched.
Damage.
And is that a successful save or a failed? Your
Oh,
armor
sorry.
does give you a bonus.
Save versus what?
Save versus poison.
Poison is 10.
Okay. Your arm itches, but you don't feel any other ill effects.
Okay. So minus 3.
Yeah, 3 hit points of damage. Higgimus sweeps his blade at the fungus in front of him that tried to touch him. And that's a hit. And he cuts it down. Alright, let's see. Braxon, you would get a second attack, but you are in melee range. You would take an attack of opportunity if you tried to shoot anything with that bow. Do you want to do that, or forego the second attack?
No, Braxton's thinking of disengaging.
Okay.
Which should get an attack of opportunity. So he's got to wait for the next round to do that.
If you do a specific defensive retreat, then you wouldn't take an attack of opportunity, but you need to declare that at the beginning, and you can't attack in that round.
Yeah.
Do I get a second attack with my crossbow?
No. Crossbow's just one per round.
If Braxton does a retreat, how far can he retreat?
Up to your full movement? No, up to 1/3 your movement, I'm sorry.
Okay. So back here shouldn't be a problem.
Yeah, but you can't do that yet. That's next round.
No, yeah, I know. So that would be no action. So what's that, a 3 on initiative?
Yes. Alright, Higgimus cannot reach that one, but he does advance up towards it. Alright, it is next round for initiative.
And I bungled the tracker. Oh, that's good. It's 8. So I need to change it from 8 to 8.
There you go. And of course, you'll back off, allowing the things to come after Lafdul, which is perfect. Perfect plan here. I like this
back
one.
off as well. If he's clever enough to back off.
Could back off as well. But that's up to him.
Yep.
Yeah, he doesn't like bad people touching him.
These aren't people. They're fungus. They're not even fun guys. Anyone still need to roll?
Hang on. I think I didn't roll because I've been stuck a lot.
See, if If Lafdul hadn't cast that silence, Braxon could have said, "We need to back
just
up
point.
because we need
You've
to
got
back up
common
because there's
sense.
not." No, but he'd say, "We need to back up because there's not much room in here."
Oh, I'm so glad that was a silence. I don't have to witness the puns.
And you still managed to say that.
Everyone has to pretend
Wow,
I
am
never
so
said that
slow.
joke.
That is a fantastic roller.
Oh,
Solas.
these mushrooms are...
I'm casting magic missile, but I'm going to be moving bit before that.
All right.
I move there, and I will cast it on the enemy in there. See how many missiles I get. It's been so long since I last cast magic missile.
What level are you?
I'm 5th level, so 3.
Yep. So 3 missiles streak out of your fingers, slam into the mushroom back here, making an ear-piercingly loud noise for 12 points of damage. It seems to push it back a little bit, but not enough. It still is shrieking. Even louder, if that can be believed. All right, Varadra lets fly another sling stone. This time, she hits for 4 points of damage on that one that you hit as well. But it is still up. Braxon.
Braxon furiously points in this direction like 3-4 times as he retreats past Lafdul. And mouths the word back up.
As you're fending off the fungal tendrils. Alright. At the same time, this one starts advancing, but you get away from it before it can do anything, Braxon. But it is close enough to try and touch you, Lafdul.
So...
but it misses.
Yeah. Dodgy McGee dodges.
Leva, your turn.
She's using the wand again.
Okay.
But first she is moving over here.
Okay.
Yes, over here.
All right.
And she's using the wand on this one.
Okay. Only 1 missile comes out.
Ah, okay.
Your wand's gone. At this point, you would know that.
Well, if you were trying to get 2 and only 1 came out, it's a reasonable
No, but she's
assumption.
an intelligent person to realize that she cannot charge.
I just said that it's a reasonable assumption.
Yeah. Did I mishear then?
Yeah, the giveaway was the wand going, shh, shh.
Just throw the wand at them.
So 1d4 plus 1?
Mm-hmm.
We can recharge wands, right?
Not when they run out of charges.
It's
Once
too late.
they've used the last charge.
For this one, it's too late.
The missile streaks out and slams into that mushroom, and it stops its shrieking.
Sounds good to me.
At least you had a use out of it.
Ockar, your turn.
Okay, I'm gonna move up. And I see this one.
All right.
And I'm gonna shoot it with my crossbow.
Okay.
That go is 13.
That is a hit.
It's the same one from the 4th floor.
All right. All right, your crossbow bolt slices into it, and it does not let up its shrieking. At the same time, Higgimus advances forward, swings his sword, hits And just slices it in two. Lafdul, your turn.
This guy's in melee with.
And you roll to attack with your bow.
Yep. What? Yeah, wow. I'm just going to have to take the attack of opportunity against me, and I'm going to try and back up 60 foot. Oh,
okay.
I didn't mean to move. Yep. I was trying to get the ruler.
It misses you.
I'm glad I'm not the only one.
Guilty about that.
Alright, you can make one attack with your bow.
Yeah, that was the idea.
Okay.
I believe it's 13. 1 second.
That is a hit.
It is, yeah, 13.
Alright, your arrow strikes the body of the fungus, and it slumps over and stops moving. Alright, Higgimus gets a second attack, but he is not going to be able to get up to the next one. And I believe that is the only person who gets a second attack. Yeah, alright. So, initiative time.
So, before we roll,
Mm-hmm.
If Braxon wants to back off, and I don't think this one's near enough to get to Braxon, he can still back off a bit and get one attack, can he?
Are you going to be attacking with your bow? I mean, you can shift around your movement a bit and still get your attack, yeah.
No, I'm just thinking I'll let that one get too close, but I was thinking we could just slowly back off and keep filling these up with arrows until they're dead and then come back.
Yeah. Okay. Anyone else still need to roll?
Yes.
Yeah.
How much is the our wants in general? 3 points? Yes, +3.
You're literally going to throw the one.
In general, it depends on the specific wand. What are you going to do?
I'm going to try and use the wand of paralyzation. Well, first I have to get closer so I can actually see something, and then I'm going to try and use the wand of paralyzation.
Yes, I believe that is. +3.
3.
Yep.
That feels so slow.
Bows are slow.
Yeah, he'd have found.
Poof.
See, it's contagious.
Alright. The fungal creature turns about and moves back towards Higgimus. Varadra curses that it has moved. She comes over here. And let's go with the sling stone again. And hits. For 5 points of damage. Alright, Solas. If you're saying something, you're you're muted.
Sorry. I'm going to be using my sling.
Okay.
And I move here before using it. So this time it's normal sling stone that I'm using.
Alright.
Or a sling bullet. Yeah, I doubt that is going to hit.
What's your Thaco?
18.
Yep, that's a miss. Alright, Braxon.
So it's going to move up a little bit. He's going to target this one.
If you move anything at all, you can't. You only get one shot.
Yeah.
Why?
Without specialization.
Yeah.
Should I go back? Or is it too late?
No. I was just commenting in general for my own actions.
Too late then.
You can talk again briefly.
Yeah.
Sorry?
You can hear things. The shrieking has stopped as you move out of the zone of silence. That's a hit. All right, your arrow slams into the trunk of the mushroom, doing 5 points of damage. Leva, your turn.
Leva goes forward. Where would you see something like here?
Can you see something from there?
No.
You can out a little bit.
Now
Half
you can.
Use a half movement, using it out like that. See my character only moving partially?
Yeah. It's okay. I know that to move that way. But if anything, she will move here. So she's further away from this one.
All right.
In front of Braxon.
There's an irony.
Braxon hopes that Lever's got a skirt on. Hasn't got a skirt on, so he can bend down and shoot his next arrow between her legs.
He's
Either that
wearing
or
a robe.
You could ask Leva to bend towards one side, so you can.
I mean, Braxon is taller than Leva. So
Does Braxon get an AC bonus for having Lever in front of him? But is she like half cover? Sorry, go on, carry on fighting.
Not really. All right, so
Only
you're
she acts as cover.
She's trying to go. She will try use the wand of paralyzation.
okay.
Uh,
All right, you point the wand, and it helps if I make a note that the charges went down rather than up.
You can add to them anytime you want.
I know I can. I don't want to though.
Aud's been using those Australian rules for Dungeons and Dragons.
Mm-hmm.
Where
To
charges go up.
All right. The fungal creature stops, stiff as a board.
Sounds good to me.
Lafdul, your turn.
He's moving. I can move 40, because I've only got.
Also need to turn on my air conditioner.
Oh yeah, I also silenced the party, so I hope they're not casting spells.
It's a good thing that you did that right after Leva used her wand, because it does require.
Command word.
Yeah, it does require a command word. All right, you're attacking.
We could just save the charge.
I'm just gonna shoot my bow
All right,
at this thing.
that's it. Do you have any modifiers to the damage?
Nope.
Okay.
Standard short bow for the longest time for.
Your arrow slams into the fungal creature that is stock stiff there. Ockar, your turn. You are also muted. You don't need to be muted. You're not in the silence 15-foot radius.
Actually, I was wondering about that.
I didn't realize I was muted. Okay, I was moving to follow after Higgimus, and now that I see this thing, I'm gonna shoot it.
Okay.
That got 13 on hits.
That is a hit.
I'm using one of the dwarven bolts again for the 4th floor.
Okay. And it's pretty clear that it is dead, even though it's stock still. Well, I mean, I guess technically when it dies, it wouldn't be paralyzed anymore because it's not a living creature, so it slumps over dead, breaking the paralyzation.
Combat over?
Yep.
Okay, I need to roll 4d20s to see if I can recover any of the bolts.
All right.
And I sheath. I just put the arrow with silence in the pouch temporarily.
I will also try to recover that.
Do I recover 2 or just 1?
You recover 3.
Oh.
If they got modifiers, oh, you know they're at least +2. They need 11.
I think that means I recover my sling bullet.
Sling bullets are more a case. Well, I mean, like the one with the continual light on it. Yeah, you find that easily. Sling bullets don't need to make a saving throw. They don't get destroyed. So it's more of a case of can you find it as opposed to did it break.
Yeah. I will also move out of the silence area and ask if anyone got spores on them or.
Lafdul's put his arrow in the belt.
I got blasted by the beholder thing, but it didn't seem to really do much to me.
I'm gonna check Braxon. You check.
I will check Ockar.
So you're putting your arrow away, you said?
Yeah, I'm putting it in my. I'm just storing it in a pouch for about a few minutes until. Actually, do I know if it fits in the pouch?
Yeah. Although,
yeah.
Well,
if there's a risk, then I'll just.
No, they would not. An arrow would not fit in your pouch.
I just toss it down the corridor without breaking it.
Okay.
Pick it up in a minute. Or
15 minutes.
It takes. Yeah. And this is. I can't tell what's wrong, Braxon.
So you only get 2 arrows there, Braxon.
Yeah.
I lost.
So Lafdul, looking at Braxon, you do not restore any hit points, and
I was just observing, looking him over to see, checking the wound. I wasn't actually trying to heal him.
In that case, as far as you know, you don't see anything wrong with him.
Time will tell.
And I guess Solas didn't see anything wrong with me either.
Let's see.
Is it common sense to cross on each other's work?
It is not. No. Unless you don't trust someone else, if you know someone else is a skilled healer and you trust their work, and they say I don't see anything wrong, then you would have no reason to doubt it.
All right.
So no, Braxon and Ockar, you guys are don't think there's anything wrong with them.
Mm-hmm.
Higgimus looks over the fungal creatures. Varadra comes up and says, they're pretty standard fungal growths. If these mines were still occupied by dwarves, they would have cleared them out long before they could have grown this large.
Well, the two at the back, like sentries, they kind of like gave off an audible warning.
Well, as I understand it, they make a noise which would typically bring creatures that could be fed upon.
Oh, then they feed on the corpse.
Yeah, you can see that they appear to have grown out of some corpses in the back.
They're not typically poisonous, or are they?
I don't know one way or the other.
Silence just run out because it's gone.
Yeah,
he put it away.
Wow.
Oh, if you put it away, it stops.
Yeah. Well, he
cast it on an arrow.
Yeah, he threw the arrow away.
Well, I'm gonna go back and get the arrow.
I understand that, but you threw it away for now.
Okay, so Braxon says that thing you threw away, was that making it quiet?
Yes. This is not the first time I've done that.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I know you've done that before. Can you use that for scouting the rest of the area? You or me or anyone.
Alright, I'll do that while you're searching. I go retrieve my arrow wherever it went.
Well, I'm just thinking
it will also prevent Lafdul from hearing enemies.
Yeah, but it might be a way for us to quickly scout the area before it expires.
Alright, so you
Remember
go
that, too?
retrieve that, and you want to look around for a bit?
Yeah, it should last around like 9 more rounds, give or take.
I just follow Lafdul.
Wow.
You are still.
Let me see what I
Are we
had
going
at.
as a group? Would.
It would have 12
Yes.
rounds left.
Alright. People gonna gather up on me. Gather up on me.
Alright, so you want everyone to come with you? I mean, you can say this before you retrieve the arrow. that what
Yeah,
you want?
might as well. Might as well make the most of it. It's cast now, so we can just go as a group.
Okay,
Good.
then I would say, are you going to move up to your maximum movement? Because you can move
we're not.
80.
We're not being stealthy because we got a massive light source around us. It's a case of we're just being quiet.
Alright.
Yeah, so we're moving. Well, Higgimus is move speed.
Well, what I will do is... I mean, Higgimus and Varadra can jog to keep up, if that's what you want.
Oh, does Roger move slower?
Yeah, she's a dwarf.
Or
Yeah,
she
remember,
move
they
as
got
8
stubby
or...
little legs.
6.
Oh, wow.
Dwarves, halflings, and gnomes all move at 6. And Giff.
Yeah, they're too big or you're too small. You need to
So
be
you have to
after.
move up to there, right?
Yeah.
What I would do is basically let Lafdul move, and then and that everyone catches up, and that'll be the round. That way, I can keep track of how far you're moving.
Yeah,
Well,
that's good.
that'll be
Okay.
like vaguely use my movement. If we're doing N80.
Okay.
I will have once this Lev moved. Lev said she was AFK.
Oh, then I will. Hold on. I'll move her. Give me a second. All right.
Alright, this is my second move. I'll say when I'm done. 20 there. Hang on.
No, I know. I'm just keeping them up with you so that other people know where you've moved to.
Oh.
Do you want to stop? You can say that you're stopping early.
No, it's okay.
I mean, you only have like 10 feet left or something anyway.
I moved 20 and then 30. I've moved
Right.
50.
All right.
I've
So
got another
holds.
30.
Braxon holds a hand up to Lafdul with his pinky finger and thumb out.
Alright, as I move there.
Gestures, makes a which way gesture.
Yeah, I just realised that because I didn't see that until now. I guess we go top. Left, right. So 25. That's all my movement for this turn.
Or
Round.
you went down?
No, I went east. Look for the red aura.
Oh, there you are.
Okay.
Is everyone in?
Yep.
Higgimus.
Yeah,
See,
someone's standing on him. Don't worry about it right now. I mean, I'm moving them together, and I'm not moving them individually. So I'm just. If someone's standing on someone else, we'll move it if it matters.
Another 20.
Since Dave is standing on people.
That's the end.
Yep.
Okay.
Alright,
And if you want to like specifically look at something, you need to say so. Otherwise, you're just like glancing at the walls as you walk by, kind of thing.
As I glance over there, does that look like where? Because this is like the mirror on the other side. Does it look like undead might have been here?
It's hard to say. You don't see any like.
There's nothing obvious, and I'm just moving past. I'm just like, is there a bone there or something?
I mean, I'll stop you if there's something significant that you would notice.
All right.
But you also need to stop and say that you're stopping and taking an extra close look at something if you want to do so.
No, I'm just scouting at the moment. We can search later.
Oops.
I got another 20 move. It's my move.
Okay, got a few minutes left of spell.
Where? Just a bit backtracking back and just searching to see what I see about. Oh. Pretty sure I know what this. Yeah, I'm just checking now. Oh well. Oh, why does it have to be like a little cut hole? Oh, there's nothing up there. 15, 15, that'd be 40.
That does appear to be a spot where there were some undead.
Oh.
Probably drew them out.
Dang.
Braxon points at this end, which looks like it goes around the corner.
No, that was Lafdul saying no.
Lafdul can't say no.
He would.
Shake his head.
Yes, I was looking for the right terminology. I got 20.
Oh look, that looks like the stone for the entrance.
Yeah, don't walk down there. Well, I can't say that.
I know. There's a glyph of warding.
Do you? The way you're walking ahead.
Would the glyph of warning work with
Well, the
silence?
glyph of warding's supposed
Yeah.
to be right there at the entrance, not here, right?
Well, we don't know specifically where.
I mean,
It's
that's where it
around
was
here.
on the other glyph that
I
you.
think there's an activation range. If you're within range, it activates. Because you can wall the room or something, I think.
Oh, do you wanna take the step? You took the step on the last glyph of warding.
Alright, new round.
I'm keeping track.
Alright, I'm gonna go to about there.
Hug the wall.
Yeah, I'm not going any further than that. I hold people. You know, they put your hand up or whatever. 50. Point back in the other direction.
So you're turning around?
Yeah.
Okay.
40. 50. That's the movement.
Okay.
A new round?
Yep, I got it.
No, I'm just confirming that was all.
Alright.
Yeah. That round.
Okay.
Let's just go. Ooh. Oh, that's the one I know we broke. We've come as full circuit.
Yep.
Alright, then I just wait for my silence to expire.
Okay. All right, so you hold up a hand, let everyone know that you're stopping. You wait for the silence to expire, which takes another minute and a half or so. And Higgimus says, "We're going a little bit fast for me to notice. Was there anything that you wanted to go back and look at?"
We were just securing the perimeter. I mean, at this point, it should be safe to explore. We can just search, other than obviously these entrances. You know, this is like the only safe one. Because the others have got glyphs of warding. But yeah, we can properly search the surrounding areas all around the exterior now. Because I was just scouting for enemies, I wasn't actually looking for details.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let me go ahead and increase you guys' visual range if you're satisfied that there's no danger.
Yeah, we've done a circuit, so unless the zombies are doing a circuit with us.
I think the only dangers are traps, unless there's something moving.
Yeah, it's basically knowing if you see any of the entrance ways, like them, then obviously don't go towards them unless it's this one.
Give me a second to modify all your visual ranges. Higgimus is still broadcasting light as well, so it's not going to be...
Do you want to go to try that other path? I'll try to tank the glyph.
No, we don't need to trigger the glyphs.
Well, there could be something over that way.
Yeah, it's just the other entrance from over here.
We've basically gone around every entrance to this place.
Have we?
So
Every single one?
Yeah, we've just done a full circuit.
So
Oh.
we can.
It's a case of searching all those crevices for anything that's on the floor, basically. We were just looking for living or non-living entities.
And then we warn the lizard men not to go through that
Old.
entrance.
Give me a second. Alright, I think I've got everyone. Yes, Solas.
Around what time of the day it is?
Well, you're underground. It's very difficult to tell, but you think only a few hours have passed since you came down here.
Do you have no time memorized?
I'm basically asking this for the reason that Solas thinks about asking the group if they should explore the rest of this level for the rest of the day, or should they go below today?
If we search the rest of this, but we go down a little bit, because that way we know what spells to prepare for the next day, so to speak. Rather than
I'd like to get
guessing
this
on what
floor
spell.
fully explored, and then we go down first.
All the characters can just explore the exterior.
Part of it will depend on how intense your exploration is going to be, because keep in mind that to fully search a 10-foot by 10-foot area takes 10 minutes. So if you were literally going to explore, like, search every 10-foot section of these mines, that's a lot of time, probably multiple days. So you may want to
search all the cubby holes, alcoves, and base.
Old.
Mm-hmm.
This was the staircase down.
Yes.
Making sure.
Yeah, there's 2 staircases down, yeah. They both go down.
Yeah, I'm searching alcoves. I've gone here, or if you're keeping track of me, then.
I do need people to tell me when they're searching. So if you're gonna go into something and search it, I do need to know. So you're searching that one right there?
Yeah.
Did we search these 3 rooms that we opened?
Yes.
Okay.
Lafdul says to the party we should probably search any alcoves.
You do not find anything of note in there. It looks like it was mined out. There was probably an ore vein or some gems or something in that.
I'm also looking for
behind this wall is one of the rooms with those spores on or mold on the wall.
Are you asking that, or are you saying that?
I'm saying that
Okay.
to Lafdul.
Yeah.
So I'm thinking, should we try to find a way to check those rooms
Oh.
with the mold? There might be something in those rooms.
Oh,
Oh,
the
yeah,
top thing we need to find is we need to find this artifact thing, and we need to find this necromancer who
Well,
might
yeah,
be still around.
that's further down. We'll do one thing at a time. Solas has a point. I do have my endure code still up, and I do have my code dagger. Try freezing it. See what happens when I starve it of heat. But that'll be a painstakingly slow process. In theory.
Well, I do have a.
Dangerous.
If we can if they die from the cold, I do have the one that has a cone of cold and
It
such.
also damages any items in there.
Yeah.
Unless you can radiate.
And Higgimus also can create the wall of ice.
He can definitely do that.
We could try if Higgimus uses the wall of ice on the one room that we've been inside.
You want to ask him to go do that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright.
I can't.
Using his power from the outside of the room.
That's literally gonna destroy everything value.
We've been in that room. There was didn't seem to be anything in that room.
It's
There's
covered
the
in
room
moss,
behind
isn't
it.
Oh wait, there's another room behind it.
Yeah.
Oh, I
The
didn't
only
know.
way down is these pits, right?
No, there's stairs. The stairs too.
Oh,
On the other side of that section.
You see Lafdul, there is door in there.
Braxon has been this far in.
Actually, how does my endure code help me? Do I take damage as I step
You
closer
take the
towards
half damage, isn't it?
No, well, I endure. Depends if it's magical.
Why don't you
nature.
just get Braxon's ring?
I'm just seeing if my endure code works or not.
So you're gonna
I'm
cast.
testing
You're gonna cast that and
No,
go in there.
it's already cast.
Okay.
I cast it this morning, so it's been like 3 hours. So out of it's like, I don't know, 10 hours duration.
All right. So then you're gonna go in there and see what happens.
Yeah, and I draw up and I put the code effect Zagreus on it, and I'm trying to point it towards the moss.
All right. Give me a second.
Basically, I want to figure out if my spell will withstand. I want to know if it's a natural phenomenon or a magical phenomenon.
Does
Let
the
me
floor
go.
look
I'm going to read
Sorry.
the spell right now, so I can give you an accurate answer.
Does the floor look the way it looks, Ald?
Inside that area.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, you don't. Just looking in, you don't see anything different in there.
Oh no. Well, what I'm getting at is we've got flagstones.
Mm-hmm.
So, Braxon says, "Has anyone got a pry bar I can borrow? I can go in there and lever up a flagstone, and we bring it out and see if the cold comes with it."
We've pretty much confirmed that the coldness is because of that mold.
Yeah, it'll still be cold. It's just gonna be.
It feeds on heat.
And didn't Levo cast detect magic on that? And
It's
didn't
not
find
magical.
anything? It's not magical, yes.
Yeah, that's what I'm theorizing. My endure code should stand. It goes down to -30.
This is the second level resist cold spell.
No, it's endure code.
Oh, endure cold. Yeah, my bad. It is a different.
resist. Yeah, resist code.
Trying to
I
work
think
out how
works.
dead you are.
Yeah, well, I'm testing to see if I am dead if we start going in.
Okay, so you step in to see what happens. And you definitely feel your spell become overwhelmed by the cold in there.
Oh, and I back out. Obviously the spell's gone, but...
The spell is gone.
Does that mean it's colder than the cold on that
Does it
ice
take more
planet?
than 10 damage?
You take 4 points of damage as that spell expires, protecting you somewhat from the damage.
So only Braxon can go in.
Or someone with a ring, basically.
My ring.
Yeah. Do you want to poke at it with my dagger?
Oh yeah, I'll do that if you want.
And I'd tell him the command word.
Didn't Leva take damage
Fire.
with the ring also?
No, she went without the ring of fire.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
she first entered it because we didn't know about it. So then she took damage and she raced outside before she died.
you're after me cutting off a bit of the moss or just attacking it?
Just seeing if it dies.
Oh
When
right,
it's-
so just poke
You're
it.
fighting code with code.
Yeah. Alright.
Basically checking if we can starve the mold.
So we'll take the weapon.
Okay. So you take the dagger. It radiates cold. You go in there wearing your ring, and you just hold the dagger blade up close to some of the mold.
I
Correct?
thought the mold was in the second bit. I can't seem to get in there. Mold was in here, wasn't it?
It's in almost the entire thing.
Oh, both of them.
Yeah.
Alright, okay, I'll do a bit here then.
I think it didn't spread out, but there was a door here originally.
You are not seeing any door hinges, like old rusted door hinges. These appear to be just open cubbies. You do see some remains of stones on the floor.
Remains of stones.
Yeah, loose stone.
Oh, a loose stone.
Yeah.
Right. Braxon's going to go, oh, there's a loose stone, look.
There's a lot of
careful.
loose stones.
Be careful with what you touch, because you're bringing it with you, whatever you touch.
Okay.
Alright, so you hold the dagger blade up towards the mold.
Yeah.
Just like scrape it sideways.
Are you actually going to scrape it, or are you just going to hold it up close?
Hold it up close first.
Hold it up close first,
Okay.
just in case it eats his dagger.
After we've raced.
You watch as the mold kind of goes gray in color.
It's changing
It was-
colour.
It's dying. Good.
Braxon takes the knife away, see if the colour comes back.
The color comes
dagger,
back.
man. Oh.
The colour comes back.
The color comes back,
Alright, so he puts the knife there again.
and it goes gray again.
And then,
Scrape it off. Lafdul's.
well, it changes grey, which could mean it's going dormant,
It's-
or could mean it's
yeah,
dying.
Well, you could hold it there for a while.
Yeah, he's going to hold the knife near it for like a minute, and then pull it back, see if the colour comes back.
Well, the first time I would assume that you did that because it slowly went gray, and then it slowly came back. You're gonna hold it there for a few minutes, like 4 or 5 kind of thing. This time. Is that what you want to do?
Yes, please.
Okay. And then
Turns black.
it goes gray again, and it stays gray.
It'll take longer to...
And then are you going to take it away and see what happens?
So Braxton to take it away again and see if it starts getting its colour back.
The color does slowly return.
Hey, so this comes back to life, but it seems to go dormant. So, I wonder if they put this in here to... I don't know what they would use it for.
You could preserve stuff in there as long as
Yeah, I
it
suppose
doesn't
so.
matter about being consumed by it.
Put things in the room. Someone would have to come in with a ring like mine, or...
Yeah, search
Or-
the room for anything. Any
Yeah, there's loose stones.
objects. Or search the loose stones in, I guess.
Yeah. Just going to try moving the loose stones without leaning on the wall.
So are you two in character having this discussion
Yeah.
about why them having put this here?
Yeah.
Varadra pipes up and says, I don't think that's expected.
Would they make use of such a phenomenon?
Not if it's so dangerous to walk in there.
Oh, then they probably...
Yeah, I think this has happened after the dwarves left this citadel.
No,
Well, the mold hasn't left the room. Quite a bit of mold around, but it's not left the room. Anyway, Braxton's going to have a look at try and move some of these stones. What was the second room like? Was there loose stones in there?
Yeah, there's just loose fist-sized stones, primarily fist-sized, covering the floor. Not like densely, but just scattered about the floor.
Any mold on them?
You want to specifically look for one that doesn't have any mold that you can see?
Yeah.
All right. So you find one, you pick it up. You want to take it out, or are you gonna just look at it?
Yeah. Braxton says, "Step back. I'm going to come out with this one."
No.
It might be cold.
Well, it's not going to be cold enough for her, hopefully.
All right, Higgimus and Ockar and Solas have apparently not backed off. But luckily for them, it does not appear to have any mold on it because they are not affected by the cold when you come out.
Yeah.
Varadra steps forward and says, "May I see it?"
Yeah. Holds it up in his hand. He's not going to pass it to her. He's just going to let her look at it or take it if she wants to.
That just has some iron ore in it.
Oh, was it like hematite or magnetite or limonite?
Scattered
this was
throughout,
the-
you'd have to smelt it to get the iron out.
Yeah.
Wonders how much money could
What's
be
the
made
plan
from
now?
these rocks.
Is there any good quality with this iron, or is it just regular iron?
It looks pretty standard to me. I would guess that these are probably ore storage compartments.
Oh, that means there might be more
Higgimus.
valuable ore in there.
Higgimus.
Probably
Says,
not. I would expect those to have been conducted up to the workshops ASAP.
Turns
Higgimus,
to
what particular ore are you looking for?
Higgimus tells you that he's looking for adamantite.
Could that be hidden
It's an alloy.
yeah, but could it be hidden beneath those beneath the moss?
Doesn't
Some
that
of those
radiate?
loose stone stuff.
There's not a whole you're not. We're not talking about piles. There aren't piles in there. It's scattered stones. The kind of thing that might fall off of a cart full of ore. Kind of thing, or
okay.
a bucket full of ore or something like that.
Braxton turns to Solas and Neva and says, holds up the stone and says, "Do you think any of these things might be useful to you two as sling bullets?"
Not without a lot
Do
of
we
work.
know that?
Not without a lot of work. Yeah, you'd know
They
that.
have to be beaten into shape because they wouldn't fly.
Well, so this is the stone that you're holding is it looks like a piece of rock. There's some glittery bits in it, kind of thing, that catch the light a little bit, but that's about it. And it would need to be melted down and smelted to get the actual iron out. And sling bullets are usually made out of lead or clay.
If this is an ore storage room, I suppose Higgimus could just pelt it with an ice storm in there.
Well, not
Just
with
going
an
to go and
ice
look for.
storm. I don't think he can. I don't think his ring can do that.
So,
You can do the wall of ice that does.
No, he's had the ice leap.
so this stone that's an iron stone has got a certain colour to it. Can Braxton have a look around and see if there's any stones that are different colours?
There's lots of stones with different colors.
Oh.
Any with no moss on? Oh, Braxton will leave that. Yeah, Braxton's going to roll that stone outside and look for a stone of a different colour.
Varadra says, "Well, I mean, if you want to figure out if there's anything more valuable than iron in there, you could give me the ring and I could take a look."
Cool.
Probably
So
be
comes
better
out
at
and
that.
gives Vardra the ring.
Alright, so she takes it and goes in, looks around.
And gives Lafdul his dagger back, seeing as Vardra didn't take it.
It looks, I mean, there might be a few that have copper or something like that, but it's mostly just leavings.
Are you is this like just general knowledge, or is this by profession? Just out of curiosity.
She kind of gives you an odd look and says, I'm a dwarf. I know stones.
Okay.
Braxon,
Out of game, yes, she has the mining proficiency. But it is a mining proficiency, but she's just kind of like saying, you know, treating this as pretty standard dwarven knowledge. But she is using the mining proficiency.
Speaking of dwarves and stones, should we go check on that friend Lafdul made, since we've taken care of all the undead here?
Braxon turns to Lafdul and says in Dwarvish, didn't you know that dwarves collect rocks as a hobby?
Yes, of course.
Before doing that, we could check the other room that had that mold.
Varadra moves slightly and accidentally steps on your foot, Braxon.
Purely on accident.
Totally by accident.
All weight.
So this room isn't as cold as it doesn't have the cold thing as the other room did, right?
It's got
It
general
does have-
moss.
It does have moss in it.
But is it as cold?
Is it moss or mold?
Mold. Sorry, my bad.
But does it cause it to be cold like the other room? You didn't say.
I'm not sure if anyone has gone in and tested it yet.
Braxon's the clear volunteer.
It looks the same.
I'll stick my hand in. I'll stick my hand in quickly and then pull it back.
Like swipe at the air.
I hear dice.
An intense chill runs up your arm as you do that, Ockar, and you take 13 points of damage.
From sticking your arm.
Yep.
From being careful.
I'm backing up and I'm using lay on hands.
Okay. Solas, you also see the edges of the mold expand.
Yeah, don't do that again. The mold expanded just now.
Braxon, do your thing.
Do my thing.
Actually, isn't it better if we just let Roger, since if we
Yeah,
suspect
since
this is going to be...
might- yeah.
All right.
You want her to go in again?
Swing back to Vardra.
All right.
And says to her in Dwarven, please try not to stumble over my foot this time.
She says to you in Dwarven, "It's not my fault human feet are so big."
That's true.
It doesn't look like there's anything valuable in there. Oh, you're all the way over here. She comes back and gives you the ring back.
And accidentally steps on his toes.
No, she's already done that once. She'll wait until he says something else. There may have been some copper ores, but again, most of these are just pieces that would fall out of a bucket or a container of some sort before being taken up the elevator, I think.
I kind of... I check Ockar's hand while he did lay on hands. I'm just doing a healing proficiency check.
It definitely, yeah, go ahead and roll, but are you trying to do some additional healing too?
No, just determine if there's any lasting effects. I don't think there would be, but I'm checking.
He definitely got minor frostbite. It looks like the lay on hands took care of prevented any lasting harm kind of thing, but yeah, definitely got frostbite.
Alright. Glad you're not a caster. Need your fingers, or not yet, anyway.
Basically, once we secure this floor and notify the lizard folk, we should basically mention them about these rooms and let them deal with them.
Well, I mean, you guys haven't found a way to resolve the mold, so...
Solas thinks that the only solution would be intense coldness that we might be able to use cause with spells.
Want me to put up a wall of ice in there, see what it does?
That's actually good idea to try it.
So Higgimus goes to the entrance and puts up a wall of ice, trying to cover as much of the wall as possible. And he says, "We'll probably need to let it expire to see what happens."
Yeah, we can use the rest of the time to explore this floor.
Okay, so that'll take about 2 hours.
Alright, then. Yeah, I'm going through various cubbyholes, going around the outside.
Alright, give me
Yeah,
just a second to check something. I need to... see if there's something that might be suggested by someone. Give me just a second. So are you planning to go fairly systematically through these things?
I'm going clockwise. But yeah,
If you go clockwise, I could go the opposite way, and we could take half of the group each with us.
Yeah.
Okay. Give me just a second to check something, and then I'll start doing that.
Before we do all the searching, would those mushroom people have anything that might decompose if we don't get it?
Wow.
Those were most definitely not mushroom people.
They're probably like the offshoot or something.
Okay.
I mean, you can go up there and take a look, but you probably want to go with the rest of the group. Alright, so who wants to go with whom, or who... let me put it this way. Solas, who do you want to go with you?
Just do the night and the watch shifts. Just do it like that.
Requires me to get that piece of paper out.
I will
take
Braxon.
I will take Higgimus and Faradra and say Ockar.
Okay. So
Leva and Braxon could go with Lafdul.
Leva was actually going to go with Higgimus.
Oh.
Alright, Viraj will go with Lafdul then.
Lafdul. Where you going, Lafdul?
Down and around. Yeah. Down here, Braxon.
So this...
Yeah.
I would be searching this because this looks like it might open up into something.
Okay. And Solas, where do you want to search first?
I was thinking of searching this cubbyhole area.
Okay. Alright, so Lafdul, you search that. You do not find anything of note there. Solas, searching that up there. You do not find anything of note, but that does appear to have been a spot where there were some undead. Let me see. That is... you do see some bits of bone, like an arm bone in there.
Okay.
All right, Lafdul, you can go ahead and move to where you next want to search, but then I'm gonna have Lafdul go first. Where do you want to search next?
We'll start with a heart attack when I realize we'll stop there. Yeah,
entrance.
Yeah, I almost walked into it.
Did that set it off when Braxon went that way?
No, you did not set it off. Okay.
They almost walked on the cliff.
What about this bit down here?
I mean, if you want to search that while Lafdul's searching something else, Braxon, you can do so.
I don't want to make the game too confusing.
It's fine. I mean, I'll as long as people aren't asking me to, what do I find here while I'm describing something to someone else, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
If you're,
I'd
you're
stop
patient.
moving.
Okay, so Lafdul, in there, you do find some bits of decayed flesh, and based on the description and thinking about the layout, you do realize that this is where Leva's wizard eye expired when she sent it down here. But you do not find anything else of note in there.
Can I just go back to Solas? Well, we'll just alternate.
Braxon said to Lafdul, should we knock on the door, on the wall, and talk to your friend? Tell him this area is safe now. Or we think it's safe.
I could do it.
Okay.
If there's anything we missed, he might see it.
I'm not sure. Well,
Alright, Solas, you investigate and search that cubby hole. You do not find anything of note, except for some bits of bone, a couple finger bones, that kind of thing.
So this was another place where there were undead.
Quite possibly. Alright, Lafdul, were you knocking on the wall to
yeah, I'll
ring the
see
dwarf
if
again?
I can see if I'd do it occasionally as a
Alright, it takes about 15-20 minutes before he phases out from the wall. You hear Varadra give a small gasp as she sees him, and he kind of like looks around nervously, and he says, "What have you discovered?"
I was going to introduce you to a couple of my fellow associates. This is the first officer of our company, Braxon, and this is our helmsman, Varadra. I forgot her last name.
I'd have to look that
Does
up.
she have a...
She does have a last
right,
name. I just have it written
Yeah,
down.
I'd say her last.
Nodric.
Oh, Roger Nodric. She was the one who has some knowledge of your kind. We didn't know what a Nodemir was, but she knows.
He nods nervously at Braxon and Varadra and says quickly, "Well, yes, of course she would know. What have you discovered?"
We've killed off the... Well, we've basically, we're telling you that this area has been secure as we've made it. We've made a full circle. We've killed the various zombies. We've killed the gas spores. I relay all the monsters killed, and I say, do you have any information about those moss-covered rooms that seem to be storing ore? Do you know what kills that? Other than cold?
I don't know other than powerful magic. I know that it was quite painful one time when I got too close, and I've not gone near it since. I imagine that extreme magical cold might do something, but I don't know anything about that. That's well outside of my expertise. But this area is safe, it's secure?
Yeah, we've gone around the circuits. Now we're just searching the area for anything we might have missed out on.
Oh, that's a relief.
Braxon says in Dwarvish, pleasure to meet you. We believe it's safe. We were checking with you in case you knew of a threat we were unaware of.
If you've taken care of the undead here, then it should be fine.
Also killed a few gas spores. Do we know of them called gas spores? That
You would
beholder-looking things
not
that...
know that they're called gas spores, but you could say...
The beholder-looking things that
Yeah.
explode.
Yeah.
We said there are a couple of there are a few magical traps that could kill you, so you need to be careful. They're on the stonework passageways. Only the one on the far southeast is safe. That's the one we've already triggered, that entranceway into the worked stone.
Yes, I've avoided the stoneworked areas for the most part. That is where undead get moved about, and it is just unwise to be near there all these years. I've just gotten to avoid them, but I'll thank you for that word of advice. I'll keep that in mind.
Alright, we're planning. Do you know anything about the level below? Because once we've done searching up here, we're going down. Do you know anything at all?
Just that there are more undead, and I try to avoid everything as long as possible.
Were you originally here when of the original occupants, as in you know what each of these floors are? You know, like this was just like a mine shaft or something. Do you know what's beneath? Is it another mine shaft?
I believe all the levels are mines. I don't know the details on exactly what's there, what's around. I stayed inside the walls all these years. It's much too dangerous. I was a prisoner of the Duergar.
Oh, so that you were a prisoner of them.
Yes. I managed to make my escape when the lizard men attacked, but I've stayed away from everyone. I've not been able to get anywhere, get off this rock.
That must have been quite maddening if we're talking about hundreds of years here.
It has been quite a while. I've very much lost track of time.
Wow. Once
Braxon
we've cleared
says
this...
Go on.
Well, yeah, I think we're both going to say the same thing.
Yeah.
Well, you say because you're the first officer, so it'd be more appropriate.
Braxton says if you'd like to leave, you could maybe come with us. We have a ship.
Oh, I definitely would consider taking you up on that offer. I understood you were here looking for something. I would guess that you won't be leaving until you find it, so...
We're gonna kill the... deal with the necromancer or messenger.
It didn't seem wise for me to say, take me off now when you were not gonna leave. Just, create negative emotions between us, and I wouldn't want that to happen if I can leave here with you.
No, it's kind of like the company's moral duty. If people want to, if we can offer passage for people, then we generally do. I mean, if they're like prisoners.
We came here to recover an item that was here with the original occupants, and we would consider you an original occupant to be rescued.
I do appreciate that. I will definitely take you up on your offer when your task is done. But for now, I'm. It is safer for me to stay hidden. You understand, in case you fail.
Yes.
Do you ask me where the necromancer was?
You're not here.
Do you have any secret ways to get between this floor and the floors below, or is it only
you can just sink through the rock?
And he literally starts doing that, and in answer to your question.
Right. Would you be able to carry one of us down?
Unfortunately, no. I cannot take anyone else with me. I can take items, possessions, but no one else.
It's a shame I don't have that natural, but it'd be so useful. Enough to size to himself. Yeah, there's other members of my party that would like to talk to you, that maybe they've obviously thought of things to ask you that I hadn't.
He looks around nervously at the idea of even more people showing up.
No. It would just be two people. I wouldn't be there. Well, actually, no. I guess I would be there with like two other people. It would be probably a couple of our wizards.
They're
friendly.
I understand. You can understand that I have not had much contact with people for many years.
Yeah.
Oh.
You seem like you don't like to be around a lot of people at the moment. I'm just
Well,
wondering.
if he's fighting for his life, yeah.
I know.
Nervous.
I know. I'm just wondering what the most comfortable way would be to get you out of here. Are you able to walk through the wall to get to the outside?
Yes, but I cannot pass through the worked stone.
Okay. Well,
I think it best
is...
to discuss this when your task is actually complete and you're all the danger is past.
Fair enough.
There's little reason to discuss getting me out of here if you end up joining the ranks of the undead down below.
It was more of a case of exchanging knowledge. There are certain... This was coincidentally that I knocked for you while we were searching. I just wanted to see if you would actually come again and talk to us.
Would you be able to help us with a map of any of the unworked passages on the 2 levels below from the time before this place became dangerous?
I don't know of any maps, and I've been navigating by my own instinct for so long that I couldn't draw you such a thing.
Okay. Alright. Well, when we clear out the level below this one, we will let you know so that you can go have a look round if you want to.
I do appreciate that. I've sensed strong power from magic or something like that from the bow part of the ship, the citadel. I would be careful when you investigate those areas down below. I don't know what's there, but I sense strong power emanating through the rock.
Thank you
very much.
Have you just seen any... Could you name any of the undead you've seen down there other than the skeletons and zombies? And are there any unusual ones?
I don't know undead myself. They mostly all look the same. I don't know. I've avoided them. I haven't fought them. I keep away.
No, alright then. Not the undead. Do you know of any other beholders? Beholder kin. Have you seen any others down there?
I know very little about what other things inhabit the open passages. I stay to the rock.
A few hundred years, not monster.
I have no idea what you just said there.
I was muttering to myself as kind of... I'm not saying this loud, this is in his mind. It's like a few hundred years and you've never once explored. I mean, after a few months I would just be going mad. Regardless of my...
Maybe he is mad.
I don't like that.
Maybe he is mad.
It's too convenient.
He seems to be edging back towards the wall now.
I say in about an hour, maybe 2
Braxon,
hours.
Before he goes, Braxon says, "Is there anything that you need?"
No, I've been able to survive just fine on my own. I don't want to put any undue burden on you. I will...
Well,
but I will be
need
taking
some
my leave now. No, I can subsist on the stone myself, and your friend here gave me some that I'm keeping to last. I'm making it last. I thank you. And then he
Thank you very much.
emerges with the wall and is gone.
Well, he was clever.
No. Lafdul's not happy with the gem. Alright, I carry on exploring.
Okay, well, it's about time for our break, however. So when we come back next time, Solas has a little niche to explore. And we will take a look at that and see if the party finds anything else of interest around here.
Yeah. Oh.
See you on the other side.
So we'll be back in about 10 minutes, everyone. Let me just get this all set up.